Rukyu, Sichi, Hachi, Q, G. Okay.
He became blind quite suddenly at, he was 19. I got an email from his teacher.
They wrote and said, I think Matthew's having trouble with his vision. He can't seem to see the board, and he's walking into some of the walls in the hallway. So he had a very difficult time describing what was happening.
Matthew had a difficult time because he was also neurodivergent and plagued with epilepsy since he was 3. Either diagnosis is a struggle, but now his sight was failing him too.
We started a series of tests trying to determine, and it took a few months.
Yeah, well, you go into your optometrist, and your optometrist says, he's off the charts, you know, you got to go to a specialist.
It's called Lone or Lawn disease, LHON, Leber hereditary optic neuropathy. Very rare. It attacks 1 in 30 to 50,000 people, and it destroys the optic nerve, basically. So he went to only 10% vision within about 3 months.
The loss of his sight further eroded his confidence and increased his anxiety. Feeling more vulnerable than ever, he was picked on constantly growing up in school. How would he protect himself now?
A not so great time at school got me into karate, and I wish I kind of started sooner, probably like, say 2014-ish, just because I could have done it to keep me occupied and playing most video games.
This dojo, we always try to have this warm atmosphere. Now, we work hard. We do lots of hard sparring moves, but at the end of the day, okay, and during that, it's all respect. And that's about our dojo. Our dojo live and breathe with respect. Okay, too. Remember, you could strike me with your hands, punch me with the other hand, bang. When he first started karate, he could not bring his arms above his head. We had to work with muscles groups to strengthen the arms to raise it over the head so he can do that block or he can do that punch. There's some things that I told Matthew that he had to work on himself, I mean with himself. And one of the things was that he walks a dog. He told me that he walks a dog. And I said, well, one of the things that when you're blind that you don't do a lot is walk backwards. So the muscles, the balance, the coordination from the rear, he doesn't have it. So I guess he started walking backwards when he's taking his dog on a walk. Here, grab my head, hit with your knee. If there ever was a karate kid in Syracuse, I would sorry to say Matthew is the karate kid of Syracuse.
Ice! 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 Ice!
Come in!
Ice!
Come in!
Now we have a special presentation for Matthew performing his kata with his sensei.
Just, it's remarkable that he's done this, you know, that it's from not being able to, you know, navigate around to sparring with, you know, his karate teacher. So very, very proud of him.
Block, punch, and strike. There you go.
Come on! Go guys! Come on, get in there! That's it.
Double punch.
That's it, Randy. Punch, man! Punch it hard, punch it hard!
Lock it.
2 punches, double punch. Come on, 1, 2.
Great. Now, stop. Back together. Back in the middle.
Matthew could certainly achieve a black belt one day, and that would be a great goal, a great accomplishment for him.
Winner. Practice a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you practice at home.
Oh, yeah.
Your dad says you practice on him, is that true?
Sort of.
Sometimes. All right, well, that's okay.
I think he was meant for this. You know, it was great. Really, it's you know, he was excited. You know, he felt good afterwards. You know, you can't ask for anything more. Good job. Bring that medal back to Syracuse.